AI voice clone music shows up on a singer's Spotify profile and later leads to copyright strikes on her own music. The UK government refuses to let Ye into their country, so a festival he was supposed to be headlining had to get canceled. And TikTok gave creators another way to make money on their platform by partnering with Cameo. All that today on Independent folk musician Murphy Campbell recently faced a two-part attack on her career. First, she found AI versions of her own voice on Spotify. Then, a copyright troll tried to steal the money from her own YouTube videos. Bro, that's tough. That's tough. In January, Campbell found songs on her Spotify profile that she never recorded. Someone used AI to clone her voice. They likely took audio from her YouTube performances and used software to make her sing new tracks. Campbell was shocked. She thought streaming platforms had better checks to stop people from uploading fake music to an artist's official page. I couldn't imagine. I would be beside myself. Are you kidding me? You not only hacked into, it's not even just like getting your profile hacked or something like that. You put creative content out there and put my name on that shit. Oh my God, I would be livid. In March, things got worse. A user called Murphy Ryder uploaded Campbell's video to YouTube through a distributor called Vidya. These videos were set to private, but they were used to trigger YouTube's content ID system. The system flagged Campbell's own videos. She got a notice saying she had to share her money with the owners of the song. The songs were old folk tracks like In the Pines and Darling Corey. These songs are in the public domain. This means no one owns the lyrics or the melody. However, the troll claimed they owned her specific recordings of those songs. So, okay. So this person created a whole another YouTube channel and they called it Murphy Ryder. The artist is Murphy Campbell. So is this like a fan? That's why is this intentional? Is this one of those things like, ha, I got your ass. I'm taking everything that you got and it's gonna be mine. Is this something that is like insidious? It's a purposeful act of I don't know. I hate to say evil, but damn man, as an artist, it feels evil to me. You're just trying to take her money. So you being called Murphy Ryder, does that make you a fan? Is that is that just somebody that, you know what, I really love this person's art and I want to put out other songs that I wish they would make? Is it one of those? But if it is, why would you why would you go through all the trouble of putting it up on YouTube and actually claiming copyright ownership over it and actually registering this shit? And then to make the videos private, I mean, you could argue, yeah, they made their version of their favorite artist songs and they just wanted to get it heard. But by making it private, who are you who are you showing it to? Maybe it's something that's like, yeah, I didn't want to get in trouble, so I made it private and I just selectively share it to people that also like Murphy Campbell. It's very innocent. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to play devil's advocate, but this sounds like a piece of shit. The system flagged Campbell's own videos. She got a notice saying that she had to share her money with the owners of the songs. That means that you got some sort of notification that Murphy Campbell was getting flagged on her own music. If you were a fan, I feel like I would freak out immediately. Like, holy shit, I'm not trying to fuck up anything with this person's money or career or trying to like fuck up their name in any sort of way. I don't know. I really can't. I can't really see the side of Murphy Ryder without seeing somebody that's just trying to get one over on an artist that's working hard. But Video's founder, Roy Lamana, explained that this was not an AI problem. He said it was a fingerprint problem. Campbell's music was not in the Audio Content Recognition Database, or ACR. Since her music wasn't registered there, the troll registered it first, and this gave that person control over her content. So the ACR, the Audio Content Recognition, I've never heard of this shit. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. I'm scared. I'm scared. So immediately I'm going to make sure that I register my shit to this. This is now a priority. I didn't realize that this was a vulnerability that artists could even have. The audio content recognition. I know that there is Content ID through YouTube. And obviously, at this point, you've been living under a rock. If you didn't know that you can clone somebody's voice using AI and essentially make it sound exactly how they sound. There might be a little things that are off here and there, but those little mistakes and nuances and differences, they're getting less and less over time. It's becoming spooky how identical it's really becoming. It's getting to the point where you can see somebody online and they might not be like a real person. They might be like an avatar and a fake voice and all of that. You have to, I guess you don't have to sit here and double check. It doesn't really matter if you enjoy the information, but it's becoming harder and harder to know who's a real person. It's becoming harder and harder to know what is actually real, what is human. Roy LaManna told The Verge, likely people noticed she was not in the ACR database, which would fingerprint her songs and exploited the system to file the song first. So it was just a race, like, here's a few people. And I think it's the same play that a lot of people do on like website domains. It's probably less now because it's been a game that people have played for so long, but yeah, you go and look at all these different domains and you find some by these, let's say it's a business that's been taking off and they don't have the domain yet. Well, you snag that up for like $20 or something like that, and they got to come to you if they want that domain. You know, imagine getting some of the imagine getting like YouTube before YouTube was a thing. You could get a nice little check on that. And if it's just a happenstance, a coincidence, you happen to have that domain, cool. That's pretty innocent. But like I said, it was a game where people were exploiting that shit. So that same type of mindset was, I guess, is starting to be put towards music, unfortunately. So the ACR is something that every artist, I guess, needs to register with, or somebody can just beat you to the punch and claim ownership over your shit, even if it's just by uploading private videos with songs that you never even made. This case shows a big gap in how independent artists are protected. If your music is not properly fingerprinted and registered in industry databases, people can claim your work as their own. Even though Vidya has since removed the claims and banned the user, Campbell says the problem goes deeper than just one platform. Yeah, it's not like Vidya's fault. It's not YouTube's fault. It's not anybody's fault per se. Objectively, you could say it's whoever the fuck is behind Murphy Ryder. They said that this person has been removed and banned that user, but what's gonna stop them from going somewhere else and running that same play? And who's to say that they don't have some sort of, like, I don't know, like a bot farm type of thing, like a whole bunch of different devices, or I guess you wouldn't even need different devices, but a whole bunch of different artists that are vulnerable, just like Murphy Campbell was. What if they're running that same play over and over again? You removed me from here. That's cool. I got another artist over here. This person is running all these artists. I don't know. Anytime, I think it's like fucking roaches, man. Anytime you see one, there's so many in the walls and shit that you don't even see climbing around. So don't by any means think that this is the only level of fraud that we got to worry about. This is the only level of, fuckery that's going on. I think it goes a lot deeper. This is just what got caught.
Spending hours mixing your vocals and still not getting the sound you want? Whether you're recording a new song or a new podcast, drag and drop recording templates by indieleverage make it easy to start with a great sound. Available for Logic Pro and Pro Tools, each template comes pre-configured with routing, vocal chains, and plugin settings built using professional plugins from Waves Audio. Just load the template, record your vocals, and start with a professional sounding mix immediately. Choose between the perfect rap vocals template or the perfect podcast vocals template. Download them today for just $2.99 at indieleverage.com/templates.
Moving on to the United Kingdom banning this nigga Ye from even entering their country. They said, nah, bro. I know you are like a headliner and you done sold out and shit, but you done said some things. You done said some things, man. You don't fucked around. And now you're finding out. We don't play that. This is the UK, the United Kingdom. The kingdom, okay? Kings and queens and shit, all right? We lock people up for social media posts over here. We don't fuck around. We don't fuck around. The Wireless Festival in London will no longer happen. The UK government blocked the headliner Ye from entering the country. Since he was the only main act booked for all 3 days, the organizers had to shut down the entire event. The UK Home Office denied Ye's application to enter Britain. They stated that his presence would not be good for the public. This decision came after a week of protests from political leaders. Prime Minister, I'm gonna fuck this up. Keir Starmer said, Keir, K-E-I-R. Keir Starmer said the booking was deeply concerning due to Ye's past offensive comments, and he apologized. All right, I know I said some shit about some Jews. Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I know I made some songs about fucking Hitler and shit like that, but I'm the fucking headliner. You know, formerly known as Kanye West. I don't know who that was. I've been a lot of different things, but I've been reborn. I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought we could move on. I thought by me providing so much economic, boosts to your economy, London, I thought that we would be cool. I thought that you would just accept me into your country with open arms. I know that you're locking people up for saying innocent ideas and beliefs, and just because they don't agree with them. I just didn't think that would also apply to me. Yeah, it's shocking to say the least. People were protesting. They were protesting, saying that they were deeply concerned that this was not going to be good for the public to have this man in their country. I didn't fucking know that shit. I didn't know that you could just block somebody from coming. And I guess it makes sense since you have to apply to come over. Like, hey, I'm not trying to be a citizen, but I guess it makes me think, what's to stop? Can't you just like get on a plane as long as you have a passport? Can't you just go over? Couldn't I just fly over to the UK? Do I have to apply to get in there? Does Britain have to like put some sort of stamp saying it's all right for you to come in? I don't know these answers. I'm not sure at all. But apparently, if you're just coming in to make some money, you got the possibility or the potential of getting denied. And I'm sorry, Wireless Festival, you fucked up. 3 days. I'm just gonna put it out there. You had 3 days to figure out who else you could get to headline your shit, and you chose to have the same person every single day. They said, you know what? There is a lot of fucking attention around this guy. We're gonna let him headline for 3 days, all 3 days. And now because he got denied, it's basically like the government denying the festival to happen. And it's not like they knew anything about that. As far as I know, it's just like, yeah, just book another artist, just not him. Anybody but him. Like I got a nephew actually that just started making music. If you don't know somebody, but anybody but him. I don't care how many letters he takes off of his name, and anybody but him. Ye released a statement saying he wanted to meet with community leaders in person to listen and show change. through his actions. However, the government decided it was too late for that. So that happened during this event. It's too late. It's too late to apologize right now. It's too late. Anybody but you. Anybody. I don't this is deeply concerning. This is deeply concerning, and it's not good for the public. It's not. It's not. There's no way that the people that are going to pay hard-earned money, because let's face it, times are fucking tough. There's no way that the people that paid hard-earned money were just going to be your fans. This was going to cause a problem. There were going to be protests and riots. And sure, there's already protests and riots. I mean, we have political leaders protesting. We would not let this man come in. I don't know. I live in America, so I didn't know. Maybe in the kingdom, that's just how it works, where you got to get the government's stamp of approval in order to have any sort of fucking entertainment. Because I don't care if you like the music. I don't care. I don't care if he's not going to play the song. And you know what fucking song I'm talking about. I don't care. I don't care if he's just going to play the classics. I don't care if you've been a fan for 20 years. I don't care. I don't care. There's no way. There's no way we're going to let this happen. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. And Kanye trying to Kanye trying to be the bigger person instead of doing the typical Kanye response. Fuck them. I'm a god. I am the festival. I am the kingdom. There's no kingdom without me. And instead of those typical responses, he said, look, I just want to listen. I want to show you that I've changed through my actions. It's not much more I can say. Like you said, it's too late to say anything. It's your turn. It's your turn. And I'm here. I'm here. There's two of these and one of these for a reason. I've been using this too much. I'm going to listen now. I'm going to listen. Bottom line, this is a great way to fuck up your festival, I guess, just by letting everything ride on one person, a very controversial person at that. That's just you dropped the ball on that. I'm sorry. It's the Wireless Festival is gonna just have to take that L because you decided to put all of your faith, and I'm assuming you already knew that yeah, he had to get approval. You already knew that the optics didn't look too good on this guy. He already isn't he isn't the most likable figure right now. And sure, people love to see people come back. They love to see after somebody gets torn down and they're at rock bottom and they're just rolling around with the fucking worms and shit. At some point, people want to see you start to climb up. Climb your way out of this hole and come the fuck back. People want to see it, but you can't just act like that shit never happened. It's too late. It's it's stupid to think that they didn't have some sort of idea that this would be the route that these people would take. Maybe not seeing all the protests and shit like that, but come on. And against Jewish people out of all, like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is touchy. It's gonna be too soon forever. All right. It's you knew how this would go. So why in the fuck would you say I'm gonna bet it all on that person? I'm gonna bet it all on the person that is most likely not to be approved to get in this motherfucker. Who got fired? That's what I want to know. A statement from Festival Republic confirmed the news. The Home Office has withdrawn Ye's ETA, denying him entry into the United Kingdom. As a result, Wireless Festival is canceled, and refunds will be issued to all ticket holders. They had to give them their money back. We already sold the fucking tickets. What do you mean he's denied? Come on, man. You knew how this would go. I can only do an American accent, I think. But fuck, man. He said too much shit. It's too fucking late. It's too late. It's too late. It shows that a government can effectively shut down a major music festival based on who is performing. For independent artists, it's a lesson in how personal reputation and past behavior can completely stop a career move, no matter how big the artist is. And I don't know. Maybe this will date very bad, but I think just give it some time. I think if he continues to do the thing, it's crazy how the fuck humans, how their brains work. But you give it some time. Just give it some time. Give it some time. And it might not be too late. Give a little bit of money. Give it some time. Keep making records. Keep some crazy shit out of your mouth. And you never know. You might be able to come back. But at the end of the day, they still lock people up over social media posts. So it might just be too late. It might really just be too late for Kanye and the United Kingdom. We might just have to say goodbye and just consider ourselves strangers again. I'm sorry. We'll see each other online. We can listen on Spotify, but we will never see you. We can travel. And I guess to lighten it up a little bit, we have a new way to make money on TikTok. If you are a creator on TikTok, it's just got a little bit easier for some money to be made directly from your fans, because they've teamed up with Cameo. And they bring personalized video requests right into the TikTok app. This means fans won't have to leave TikTok to buy a custom shout out from their favorite creators. If you don't know what Cameo is, it's like paying somebody you like to wish you happy birthday, or to say what's up, or something like that. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never personally, it's always felt weird. And I think it's because maybe you just have to be like a certain level of famous, but not too famous. Because you never see nobody too famous on that bitch. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to hit a certain threshold of fame to even consider it. Because like I'm over here where it's just like, bro, what? I'm just going to tell you happy birthday. I'm not going to make a video. But who the fuck? But apparently it can happen. You get to a certain point. This is a real fucking thing that happens. I think it might be one of those things that, you know when they say, don't try to sell somebody based off of your own pockets. Where it's like if something feels expensive to you, you might be like a little bit hesitant to say like the cost or the price of it. I think it's that same type of thing. I look at this as a creator and be like, Cameo, like what? I personally would never fucking pay nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't need you to do that. I don't need you to do that. I don't need you to tell me happy birthday. It's okay. I don't need you to say my name. It's okay. Just say it. Just say my name. Just say my name. Just say it. Just acknowledge me. For me, it's just not my cup of tea. So maybe that's why I've always been hesitant to even look at things like this. Because who the fuck's gonna pay me? I won't pay anybody. I won't pay somebody that I saw in my favorite movie. I don't give a fuck. I don't know who's on Cameo. I've never looked because it's not my cup of tea. But I've heard that people actually do this shit. People actually make a full-time fucking career or a full-time income just off of this. Like people make the same amount that doctors make in a year just by saying what's up to people and saying their name and saying happy birthday. It's something people are interested in. It's not something. Don't be like me. Don't be like me where you just immediately disregard that shit just because you wouldn't pay for that shit. If you're a creator, somebody might, and it might feel cringy. It might feel a little, cause that's how I would feel. That's like even thought, like going through the thought process of putting myself out there on Cameo. Like, hey, just hit me up on Cameo. It's like it feels a little Cameo. Nigga, let me tell you something real quick. I don't know who the fuck you think. I don't know who you think you are, bro. Just tell me happy birthday. Just say what's up. Be grateful. I'm a fan. Just be grateful. People like it though. They do. I'm being for real. I know it sounds like I'm being sarcastic. I'm being dead ass. People like that shit. Creators in the US can now add a special button to their videos. When a fan clicks it, they can pay to have the creator record a personal message just for them. These videos often go for $25 or more. This tool is built right into the app, so signing up and managing requests is very simple. All right, I honestly, a special button, that feels special. It feels better. It doesn't feel like, hey, link in bio. You know what I mean? A special button. Like, hey, bro, you got a little special button there. Like, if you want to hit my special button, there it is. Just it's there. I don't even have to mention it because there's my special button. I don't know. I want to see the special button. I want to see how special the button looks. How often people actually use this. This is not the only big change TikTok has made recently. They have also been working closely with music apps like Apple Music and Spotify. They want to make sure that if a fan finds a song or a creator they like, they can take action immediately without switching apps. I mean, it's about time with that shit though, right? You know, especially with Apple Music on Instagram, like how you could just immediately save it on Spotify if you like the sound. It's thank God that's the one for me, because that's like one of those like, yeah, you like the sound, there it is, just save it. I don't know how much people actually use that shit though. I wish we had some sort of metric or like some sort of way to get like a notification, like how you get a notification when you get a like or you get a follow or a message or anything like that. Why not when somebody saves your sound, at least for an artist? I'm gonna fuck this name up too. Steven Galantis, the CEO of Cameo, said Cameo videos regularly go viral on TikTok, showing the power of authentic fan connections and the appetite for personalized content. Like, look, bro, people like this shit. People like it when you sing happy birthday to regular people. When you're in that threshold, people like it. It means something. It means that you took the time out to say, I know your name. I acknowledge you. For artists and creators, this is a huge win for monetizing your super fans. Instead of just hoping for tiny payments from streams, you can sell high value one-on-one experiences. This partnership shows that platforms are moving away from just being social and are becoming full digital storefronts for creators. Again, unless you've been living under a rock, this has been not social media. It's been becoming just more media. It's been becoming more and more just, what are you interested in? What entertains you? What do you like? What do you want to see right now? Do you want to hate watch something? Do you want to bob your head to some music? The algorithms are getting so good, they know what you like at a certain time. Oh, you're on in the mornings. You like to do your little morning workout and you put on this same playlist. I'm going to recommend that playlist and other music. It's getting so good where it's like, I know you like that fucking podcast that comes on every single fucking Thursday. I'm going to recommend it to you. I know that you like to watch podcasts at night, so we're going to recommend that. But we're not going to recommend it to you in the middle of the day because we know you're working. You just like to maybe listen to some music. Maybe you'll like some shorts at that point in time. You know, we know exactly what you like. It's been that way. And the only reason that we don't find it creepy is because it gives us what we like. It gives us what we want, what we need. And that's all we have for today on